Basically, in a nutshell, what happened was I stormed into this motherfucker's office and I confronted him about what I discovered. Because basically, my dad was the first ever buyer who was not actually an investor. Because basically, they were selling properties. This was legit stuff. However, all the investors, which were part of this program, they usually were like using these properties as cash flow properties. But in my case, I was trying to help my dad, and he actually moved in and lived in the property as his primary residence. He was not using the house as a cash flow property. And that was what happened, where I discovered what was really going on. It was in the ghetto part of town. Meanwhile, this motherfucker's office is in an upscale, business, more expensive neighborhood. Okay. So I basically confronted this motherfucker and I was like, listen, if you don't, unfuck this situation, I'm going to expose you. And so I think that was one of the biggest things I ever had to do. Like, it was just in my mind. It was like the right thing to do. I was trying to help my dad out, and my dad, I told you I'm a non-confrontational type of person. But when it comes to my dad and the people that I love and care about, you don't want to fuck with me, okay? So basically, I made this person very uncomfortable. And like I said, I figuratively had him by the balls because he came up with a solution and my dad was not having it. My dad was just like, my dad is, you have to understand, he's so uncomfortable with any kind of confrontation. So, even though this person offered solutions to the issue, my dad just was like not having it. He just didn't want to he just didn't want to have problems, you know what I mean? So for that reason, it just kind of got squashed. But the point is, I basically was able to squeeze whatever I wanted out of this guy.